Okay, so for the sake of this first rant, when you up in space and you're flying in your spaceship, when you just start off, right? You're only going 73 miles an hour. So the planet, like I said, in front of you, not the planet, but the location as you see in the picture is Kruth. It says that it's 211.1 LS. Now, I don't know what LS means. I don't know if it's, I don't know. It could be light, space, whatever LS means. I haven't figured that out yet, but let's just say that let's measure that in kilometers. You understand what I'm saying? Now, when you look at the picture, when you measure that in kilometers, right? As you see, as the picture says that if you put that in kilometers, that's 12,434 miles. That's in space, traveling at 73 miles an hour. So as you see, I'm right here with this speed distance time calculator. So you're 73 miles an hour. So that's 73 MPS, right? MPS. And the distance, you see, that's kilometers per hour. The distance, that's what the kilometers are. You see, you're traveling by kilometers. So the kilometers, as I told to you, is 211.1. So you calculate that, right? Enter a number. Okay, it already got the miles per hour. It told me to calculate it. So when you calculate that, guys, work with me for a minute. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 11 days and 10 minutes, 7 seconds. Wait, that's 11 days, 10 hours, and 7 seconds. If you travel this distance in kilometers at 73 miles an hour, I really don't think y'all understand what I'm talking about. Okay, guys, first rant. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. If you like content like this, if you like this first rant, I'm going to do a lot of rants when it comes to this game because there's so many people talking crap about the game. I really don't think that they know somebody sat back in their chair creating this game and said, let's do miles to space ratio, like real space, out in real space, and have these guys traveling in a spaceship for the amount of time it would take to travel in a spaceship if you were actually in space. Now, you can do what's called I think it's called the Galaxy Leap or something like that, or when you can upgrade your spaceship to travel faster. I don't know if they have warp speed on here. Somebody put that in the comments now if there is warp speed, but there is ways to fast travel. But if you wanted to sit here for your comfort and try to say, let me see how long it'll take me to travel to Kruth, how long would that take me? It'll take, excuse me, it'll take you 11 days, 10 hours, 7 minutes and 29 seconds. That's bananas. So you could say you get a little bit of boost, right? The boost gets you up to 232 at the speed of 232. Calculate 232. It'll take you 3 days, 14 hours. Wait, 3 days. I want to not say that's 14 hours because, yeah, 3 days, 14 hours, 15 minutes and 17 seconds. So even if you sat back in your gaming chair and you said, well, I'm going to see how long it takes me. Guys, I'm recording my screen, so excuse me. I'm going to see how long it's going to take me to get to Kruth if I sat here and just kept boosting, which means every time your boost fill back up, you go boost. It's going to take you 3 days and 14 hours. Go get lunch. Go to McDonald's. Get a number 3 or some crap. Something. Yo, what the F? I don't think y'all really understand how dope this game is if they put that much thought into time and travel. Who does this? Who did that? That is crazy. So even if your spaceship, right, to get there on time, let's see if you did 1,000 miles an hour. You would have to travel 1,000 miles an hour to even get to that location in 20 minutes. I believe they got it to where you could up your spaceship to 1,000 miles an hour. But how long would it take you to get there in 10 minutes? Let's say 1,500 miles an hour. You're still only getting there in 13 minutes. 2,000 miles an hour. 10 minutes. You'll be have to 2,000 miles an hour, you'll get there in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So while you up there, space, it don't even look like you moving. Like in the video, you see it don't look like I'm moving. It doesn't look like I'm going anywhere. But I am traveling. I'm moving. You see this little short clip I just showed you? I'm moving. I'm traveling only at 73 miles an hour though. In space. Even traveling 73 miles an hour on the interstate won't get you from New York to California in time. That's going to take you about 2 days. That's crazy. So what if you wanted to get there? You got to travel 3,000 miles an hour if you want to get there in 5 minutes? Nope. Let's say 335. Excuse me. 3,500. Nope. Still not there in 5 minutes. If you wanted to get to this location in 5 minutes, it would take you to travel 4,000 miles an hour on a video game. 4,000 miles an hour on a video game. I'm going to say that again for the people who keep talking crap about this game. It would take you to travel 4,000 miles an hour on a video game in order to reach a location on a video game. Just imagine how big the map is. You got people talking about they don't got no maps. It ain't no map. I understand you need a map to understand different things, but if you understood, if they put a map in space, how big would this map be to cover that distance? How long is that? 4,000 miles an hour. You know, that distance right there, you look at that distance, I told you, that's 12,434 miles. If you had a car that can go 4,000 miles an hour, it would get you to your location in 5 minutes. Y'all really playing this game short. These guys really took their time to think about this. Oh, excuse me, guys. They really took this time to think about this. As I told you, I'm recording my screen. Leave a comment in the comment section right now. Is this not bananas? Or do you just think this rant is just a rant? I'm talking crazy. You know, it's really not that serious. There's other specs and things about the game that has it there you have an issue with, you know, and I lost my words. So yeah, but yeah, if you like these rants, guys, let me know. But this is crazy. More of this is coming. Because there's a dot. Alpha Centauri. I don't think it's called Alpha Centauri. It's not coming to me right now as I'm not in front of the game doing this rant. There's an Alpha Centauri where you have to do your first mission at. That's more. That's like, I think it was like 111. Like it looked like it was like a billion LS. So look at this. That was like 1111 something. .1111.11, and that was to Alpha Centauri on the game. Imagine you traveling 73 miles an hour to get to this location, right? I don't even know how much that is. Excuse me, it's telling me to enter a number, so I gotta take out those dots. So that was like what? Let's say that's 4 ones. Let's say that's about 7 ones. Calculate that. That's how many days. Look at that number down there. So you trying to tell me you're going to sit on the game for 6,341 days? Yo, that's years. No, who did that? Who, who sat around and said to themselves, we're going to create actual space in this game. We're going to do actual space. And we're going to see who's going to figure this out, that we put actual space in a video game. So you're not getting to that location. That's like real space. You look at a star, you say, how long would it take me to get to that star? What? 6,341 days. In order to get to this location in 10 minutes, you would probably have to travel at 10,000 miles an hour. If you travel 10,000 miles an hour, it would take you 46 days still. What about 20,000 miles an hour? 23 days, 30 miles an hour, 30,000. 15 days, 60,000 miles an hour. You at 70,000 miles an hour. Let's go 100,000, right? For the sake of this video, excuse me. Okay. 10,000 miles an hour. It wouldn't let me go further than that. If you traveled at 10,000 miles an hour, it's still going to take you 46 days on your video game, in front of your laptop, in front of your computer. Excuse me. So anybody who watches this video, if you made it this far, anybody who's making these videos about Starfield not being the best game of the year, not being the dopest game ever, has to watch this video. You do the numbers for yourself, or you test it yourself. You go up in space, right? You just played the game, and I want you to sit in front of your screen, pushing that boost to try to get the cruise, and see how long it take you. Put this to the test. Put it in the comments right now if somebody tried it. Because I tried it. I sat there for 30 to 40 minutes boosting, and I still was nowhere near the planet that's in front of me. The planet that's in front of me, as you seen, and I did in another video, is I'm not sure. It's 2,888 kilometers. Traveling at 73 miles an hour. 2,088. I believe that's what it was. 2,886. Let's say it was. I believe that was it. It takes you a day. Meaning that if you sat there and tried to travel to the planet that's in front of me, it would take me a day to get there. A full day. And 15 hours. And 32 minutes. And 3 seconds. Y'all, there's going to be more rants, because I see people talking a lot of stuff about this game, and I don't think that y'all are really indulging yourselves in how amazing this game is. And these numbers I'm breaking down to you, if you're thinking like me, and if you understanding this the way I'm understanding this, you're going to be like, holy smokes. But you might use another word I can't use on here on YouTube. Oh, man. I'm just sitting here staring at these numbers right now. That's bananas. Shout out to the guys at Bethesda and the women. If they're, no. In your gaming chair, with no distractions. Yeah, go to McDonald's. Just put your controller, just put something on your controller to just hold it there and just let it sit. Go to sleep, go ahead and dream. You wake up, go ahead and go play basketball, whatever you do on your regular day basis. Go do that. Go to Walmart, shop a little bit, buy a new controller, buy whatever you gotta buy, do your thing, play some more, go to sleep again, call your girlfriend over, your boys or whatever, do something, and then 2 days, come back to your game, and then you're gonna be in front of the planet. And it's gonna be asking you to land on it. Somebody put that to the test if you feel like it. Because if you don't, I understand. Because that's going to take a lot of your time. Guys, if you like videos like this, again, if you like this rant, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because there's going to be more rants. I might do a rant series. Rant 1, Rant 2, Rant 3. Because I'm going to rant. This is the time travel rant. So I'm going to call it. So I'm going to see you guys at the next rant. So how mad would you be if you actually had to walk on a planet and not use a jetpack? That's my next rant. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.